Hello everyone. So this video is for anyone interested in moving to Austria to study.
One university we'll be talking about is called Vienna University of Economics and Business. There are two striking things about this university. One is the affordable tuition fee you have here for non-EU students. You have 726 euros per semester. And the second thing here is the fact that you can have a tuition fee waiver temporarily or permanently. Tuition fees are waived temporarily for the length of prescribed standard duration of respective degree program plus 2 extra semesters tuition fee period for the following groups of degree program students: Austrian citizens, citizens of EU country, citizens of EEA country, Norway, Iceland, Liechtenstein. We also have students from Switzerland, refugees under the provisions of Geneva Convention. You're also exempted, or you can have a tuition fee waiver. Beneficiaries of subsidiary protection status, students covered by the provisions of the ordinance governing admission of certain groups of potential students, students who are holders of residence permits other than a student residence permit. A permanent waiver of tuition fee is granted to degree program students who are citizens of the following countries according to the tuition fee ordinance. All right, you have students from these countries: Afghanistan, Angola, Bangladesh, Benin, Bhutan, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cambodia, Nepal, and then Senegal, Togo, Tuvalu, Uganda, and some other countries you can find here. However, tuition can be waived under certain legally valid grounds, all right, for some students. Let's take a look at this list of legally valid grounds for a waiver of tuition. First one here, you have students can be going through some ailment or some illness. The second one here is due to pregnancy. The third one is if the student is the main person responsible for the care and upbringing of children below the age of 7. You also have students who is the main responsible person for the care of relatives. Disability students, you can also have tuition fee waiver and some other student criteria here. You can read up all of the information at your free time. However, there's a compulsory fee for everyone, whether you have your tuition fee waived or you do not have your tuition fee waived. The fee is 22 euros. International students and then national students, you have periods where you can apply for you to have a tuition fee waived. When you scroll down here, you have the dates and you can read up. You have some dates here: reimbursement of tuition fees. Read up all of the information in regards to when you can apply to have your tuition fee waived. You also have application for permit. So after your admission at this university, you can also apply for your permit to stay in Austria. There are also grants and scholarships you can apply to actually help you with your funding while you study at this university. And so this university has programs in bachelor's, master's, doctoral or PhD, and then executive education. For the bachelor's programs, you have bachelor's in business and economics, bachelor's in business, economics, and social sciences, and bachelor's in business law. All right, so taking a look at the first one here, business and economics, it is 6 semester. The duration of the course is 6 semester. It is 180 ECTS credits. The language of instruction is English, and then the program is a full-time program. If this is the program you'd like to apply for, you can scroll down and read up all of the information here. All right, this button is where you can click on to apply. This is where you can find out more information about the program, and you can as well download the program brochure and read up at your free time. For master's program, you have 9 English taught master's program: business communication, digital economy, economics, international management, marketing, quantitative finance, socio-ecological economics and policy, strategy, innovation and management control, supply chain management. When you click on one of the courses here, you can find out more information about, take for example, business communication. Here, 4 semesters. The language of instruction is in English, 120 ECTS, and then it's a full-time program. When you scroll down, you have other information you can read up at your free time. You can download the program brochure, apply now, and then find out other useful information in regards to this course. Doctoral and PhD programs are 3-year programs, and they usually take about 6 semesters for you to complete. And you have courses like and doctorate in social and economic sciences, doctorate in business law. You also have PhD in finance, PhD in international business taxation, PhD in economics and social sciences. So finally, let's take a look at how to put in your application. So you click on apply now. Right on the next page, you have this here. On this, it says, please select. All right, so I'm going to select master's program, and the program I want to select, take a look at it, business communication. International education is what you click if you are applying as an international student, and then you click on next. There is the application procedure. The first one is for you to check out the specific requirements to the course you're applying to and know if you have all of the documents required. The second is application and selection procedure. You need to read up all of the information here. And the third, step 3, is admission. Once I click on requirements, it brought me to this page here. All right, you have the requirement for the master's program that I chose earlier. All right, the first one is your relevant bachelor's program. The program must comprise of at least 180 ECTS credit corresponding to the 3 academic years that you've done previously. All right, and then you scroll down, read all that information. With regards to proof of English competency or proficiency, you can either choose to supply or to submit any of this: English as first language, a full English taught bachelor's program at least 3 years, or a master's program at least 2 years. And then you also need a confirmation from the university is required for you to prove that the completed program was actually taught in English language, all right, from your previous school or from your previous university. All right, to be considered official, the document has to be stamped and signed by your previous university. If you don't have that, you can also have the option of actually submitting official or unofficial test reports, TOEFL, IELTS, Cambridge English CAE, all right, BEC test, and all of the information you have there. You need to also have a certificate from the University Language Center confirming the applicant has achieved level C1 according to the CEFR, all right, of the European Reference for Languages. Certificate has to prove that you took 1 or more tests to assess your reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills. So you don't necessarily have to submit IELTS. If the program you did in your previous institution was taught in English language, then you can get a document from your university stamped and signed by your university to confirm that you have been previously taught in English language. For this course, I selected graduates of WU's bachelor's program in business and economics bachelor's program here. You need to have a proof of aptitude, all right? That's a selection criteria for you here. You also need to submit your CV or your curriculum vitae in English without photograph, all right? Make sure to explicitly outline the following: academic experience, professional experience, any extracurricular experience that helps define you as a person. You also need to submit personalized letter of recommendation written by a course teacher, an advisor or supervisor of academic thesis from your previous university. As a writing sample, please describe situation in your own academic or professional career in which communication, culture, and language issues has a major impact of the outcome, all right? You have all of the information here. You can read up at your free time. You also need to submit a statement of motivation, 400 to 600 words, and read up all of the information you have. So to reiterate what I said earlier, for the course I chose, Masters in Economics and Business, you have to submit this document: degree certificate, official transcript, your proof of adequate competency in English, or a document to show that you've been previously taught in English language, your passport, your CV that shows all of this information here. Your letter of recommendation is also part of the document you need to submit. Statement of motivation, get through this, the requirements, the selection interview, all right, you have the information here. Important information here says the applicants with the highest total aptitude ratings will be offered admission to the program selected as the first or highest preference. And after that, you pay 200 euros within 10 days to accept your admission. If you accept the admission offer and pay the admission deposit, you will receive an admission confirmation before you start putting in or applying for your visa. Then you can click on the next one, which is next, and read up all of the information here. For application, you can click on online application to And it brings you to this page. So you can see the first area here is written in German language, while below is written in English. All right. To begin the online application process for master or PhD program at this university, you will need to provide a valid email address. Should you forget your password, you need to use the forgot password function and then follow other information here. So because this is the first time, I do not have an ID and a password. What we need to do here is to click on create a new account. So you need to put in your email address, put in your password, repeat the password here again, and click on register. And then you receive an email that will give you further instructions on how to upload your personal details and then your documents with regards to your application for you to have admissions here.
So I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please give this video a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, subscribe if you're new here, and turn on your post notifications to be the first to know when I upload useful content like this one that you just watched.